Well, good afternoon everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. As you know, we're here at Uphill Touring Park and Marina. This is day one and we're already done our little walk around of the campsite, so hope you've enjoyed. Sorry about that, just looking what Skye's doing. Hope you enjoyed watching that and that, but now it's time for a little walk with Skye, and now we've had a little rest for an hour. So we're going to spin you around and we're going to go up to the top of the cliff, up to where the church is and that little monument. Hopefully get a little bit of drone footage from above. A little bit breezy it is, but we've got the bigger drone with us today, so hopefully we'll get that up in the air. So come with us. You can probably just make out there's a little dot up there, a climber. He's got about another, I'd say, 20 foot to go to the top. Right, so we're going to go out the main gate, so we're going to put the code in, everybody, to go out and that, so hopefully I can remember it. Right, we're out. Now this is the walk which you take on the right hand side. That will take you all the way to Breen, that will. We can get our way up to the church and that, but we're going to go the main road and probably come back this way, everybody. So just as we come out of the gate, I think these are the old lime kilns. Sorry about the noise, there's some sawing going on. As you say, that is the lime kiln. It was constructed between 1780 and 1850. On the right hand side here, we've got the boathouse, bar and bistro with the outdoor dining as well. Ice creams, meals, you name it, they do everything in there. So that is a little bistro. And ice creams on the left hand side. That's the outdoor tables and chairs. Right, so we come out of the entrance. If we go to the left, that will take you down to the beach. There is car parking on the beach down that way as well. I can't tell you how much it is until we head that way, possibly tomorrow. Now it's probably about a 5-minute walk. We're going to go right. You've got the two pubs along here, the Dolphin and the Ship. And we're going to take a little right turn soon where the church entrance is. It's not really somewhere we can go if you're pretty poor on your legs or disabled or wheelchair access, everybody. You do need good mobility, as you'll see when we get further along. We've got a lovely little brook stream what runs by the side of the road here, and a bridge going over. Some nice properties there. As you say, they've got their own private little bridge onto the driveway. Right, so coming up in front, you've got Dolphin. And I'm not too sure if this is a little restaurant as well on the left, a little Italian restaurant. Could well be. And that's the name of it. There's some chairs there. Definitely do a breakfast menu. Just have a look in here, Skye. And this is your main menu as well. So that is all in walking distance as well. Right, so we're going to head past the Dolphin, and there's a little track, little path on the right hand side that will take us up to the church. Anybody needing a hospital while they're here as well, just walk along this road, keep going, and you'll see the hospital on your left hand side. We did go by it ourselves and that, but hopefully nobody will need that. So we're gonna, as I say, pop up here now to St Nicholas Church. We did manage to get in there the last time. Got a bit of an open day. I think it was a the Easter weekend and it was open, but it won't be open today, everybody. But as you can see by the path, it's not very accessible. You've got a gate at the top here as well, and it's very, very steep. That's Skye. She's been looking forward to getting out. We won't do the beach today. We'll probably have a first little walk just down to the beach in the morning. Before we go in, little sign there, uphill local nature reserve. Right, this is where I get out of breath, everybody. As I say, it's quite steep. If I can get through the gate with my backpack on. Right, I got stuck there. My backpack got caught on the gate, but we've got that on because we've got the drones in there. And to be honest, I think it does help my back a little bit. It sort of pulls me a bit straighter with a little bit of weight in it. Right, almost there. Maybe just have a little sit for a minute and I'll show you the views of Weston. Right, there's Weston. As I say, out of breath. We can see the old pier there in the distance. Really hoping I can get to that tomorrow and that. I don't think a couple of weeks ago I could have done, but it's about 3.2 miles to there. And obviously we've got the walk back. We've got a golf course. We have walked across that. There's a little pathway, public footpath across the golf course, and it brings you all the way back round these houses. So that's another walk we could do. We tend to do those sort of walks in the afternoons. We push ourselves in the morning and then slow down later. Right, so we'll just have a little wander around the perimeter. We'll show you over the top, hopefully, where the campsite is. That is the entrance to where you can go in. It's got no roof on that little section, but then the little end of the church is quite nice and quaint in there. So do go back and have a look on my vlogs from 3 years ago if you do want to have a look inside. It's looking like it needs a little bit of TLC, the grass and everything at the moment. You got a mixture of old graves and modern new ones in here. As you know, last year we're right across there in the distance. You got Breen down there. We've done some lovely walks over there and down to the fort. And obviously this is the marina and campsite down the bottom, everybody. You can just about see my motorhome down there. The tide is out. And as I say, if you could only cross there, it'd probably be about a half a mile, but unfortunately you have to go the long way around. It's about a 3 mile walk, a good hour, or probably 20-30 minutes if you've got bicycles. So the building in there, a little over there, some sort of beacon folly. I don't really know what you call it. It's probably got a name when we get closer to it. But we're going to, as I say, come out of here and hopefully we'll find somewhere we can set the drone up, have a little flight. We're going to use, as I say, the big drone because it's quite windy. We're now, obviously since the new rules come in on January the 1st, we're legally allowed to fly the bigger drone now rather than just the minis. Right, so that is about as much as I can show you from the church. As I say, that is a visible church from the marina and touring park. So we'll come out of here and set the drone up. Right, head out the gate. We'll probably get stuck again. This way, Skye. Right, we're out. Right, let's see if we can head for a little flight. Right, so a little bit of drone flying there. Quite breezy, everybody, but we done it. The big drone was capable, so we'll just show you the campsite from over the top here and that. So that is the campsite again. As you see, a lovely setting, everybody. If you've got a motorhome, camper van, caravan, it's definitely worth the trip to here. Right, so we're heading up to here now. As I say, I don't know what you'd call it. It's probably got a name when we get here, but I do believe you can see on a clear day Glastonbury as far away as that. There's all the surrounding Mendip hills and everything. We have been up here before. I think Skye got up the steps okay. Right, let's see if we can get up to the top. See what they say. Tower stands on the old windmill, built as a beacon. Preserve, maintain flora at the hills, necessary to graze cattle and sheep. Right, let's head up, Skye. Come on then. Right. Right, in the distance that way you got Wells, Glastonbury, the Somerset levels. I think we can just about make out where Glastonbury is. You probably won't see it on this film, but I can see something in the distance. We got Cheddar, Mendip Hills, Bleedon Hill in that direction. Bristol International Airport, Wall, Rington, Uphill Parish Church, Warbury Hill, Clevedon, Black Mountains, Newport, Weston-super-Mare, Brecon Beacons. And right across the water, everybody, you got Cardiff Bay. As it says there, St Nicholas Church, Cardiff, Penarth, Flatholm. So if you are picking up any wind noise, bring down Uphill, Bridgewater, Lynmouth, Exmoor, Duncanry Beacon, and you can see the campsite down there as well, everybody. So we'll take a quick drone flight around the beacon. We'll probably add it into this video. It'll be quite short. Right, and right in the distance you've got Hinkley Point. That's where the nuclear power station's being built, right across the water. So you can walk across these downs and fields for miles, everybody, and that's there's all different directions you can go. Right, we'll head down, we'll get that drone up. Come on darling, this way. Right, spiral staircase. We're just getting a little bit of a backache at the moment, so we'll be going back soon. Right, we'll set the drone up. Quick little flight. Right, so slow wander back. We'll just come back down the hill and along the footpath and that today. We shall probably come back here again some other time. It's a nice little walk close to the campsite, and that we did it a few times on our other visits and that, but at the moment I think I need another rest and maybe a little tablet to help me through to bedtime, and we'll think about start cooking some tea when we get back. Come on Skye, keep going. Right, so we're heading down the bank and the hill, trying to find the best spot without it being too steep. Right, so this is the pathway. You can see it's a pretty well a concrete or a tarmac one, and that, so it's not one of those gravel tracks. And this will lead us to the campsite. There's two ways we can go. We can either skirt around the edge or carry on this path, which we will do. I'll show you the other gateway. So we could go back through the gateway on our left there. I don't think there's a lot of distance in it, to be honest, but we'll stick to the main way. We'll go that way another day, darling. Skye wanted to go that way. I think she remembers things from our last visit here. Well, you never guess what Skye's got. She smelt something, didn't she, in the bush? And she brings out a tennis ball, she does. She's happy when she's got a ball in her mouth. Even if it was an old broken one, she'll find it. Right, views of the cliff face. I think we got some lovely drone footage and some aerial pictures looking down at the church, the cliffs and the campsite. We'll probably post those on our Facebook page. Right, so as I say, if you fancy a walk to Breen, it's not the easiest of walks, everybody, mileage wise and that, but it is doable. You can stop the other end at a beachside cafe or something if you want, and then come back. I dare say there's some buses as well, but the buses will take you the long way round into Weston, and then you've got to walk back here. But bikes are the option, I think, if you do have bikes. Right, campsite on the left again. Remember the code. And I think we're due a coffee when we get back. Right, so that was a lovely, just a small walk, everybody, just over a mile there and back. But we achieved what we wanted to. We've shown you the beacon and the church, and we've got some drone footage as well. Right, so I think we're going to conclude this little walk-in vlog video here. Everybody do think about giving me a little comment, little like, and maybe subscribe to the channel. It really does help us and that to the next level. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll probably do a little first walk with Skye, and then we'll come back for breakfast and then see how the body feels, and as I say, head into Weston and the Burnbeck Pier if we can make it. So see you on Wednesday, everybody. Bye for now.